You come home after the worst day you've had in months. You don't say anything dramatic, you just walk through the door, drop your bag, and say, in the most controlled voice you can manage, "Hey guys, I'm home." 3 words, calm delivery, normal volume. And your dog loses it. Not in the usual excited way. Something is different. He's not just wagging, he's moving differently. Lower, slower. He comes to you and presses himself against your leg. Just stays there, like he's trying to hold you up from the outside. Your cat, meanwhile, is doing something else entirely. She's not looking at you, she's looking at the corner of the room where you dropped your bag, and then at the doormat, and then at the hallway, as if something has shifted, not in you, but in the room itself. You think, my dog knows I'm sad and my cat doesn't care. But that is not what's happening, not even close. Your dog heard something in your voice that you didn't know you were broadcasting, and your cat detected something in the spatial geometry of your arrival that you would never notice in 1,000 years. These are not 2 versions of the same intelligence. These are 2 completely different survival systems, shaped by millions of years of radically different evolutionary pressures. And once you understand the distinction, really understand it, the way you see both of your animals will never be the same. Let's start with the cat and the room she's already rereading. Your cat did not miss your emotional state. She processed it through an entirely different channel. Here's what you need to understand about cats at the most fundamental level. They are spatial intelligence specialists. Their primary mode of safety assessment is not social, it is architectural. Cats are what behavioral ecologists call central place foragers. Their survival across millions of years of evolution depended not on reading who was in their territory, but on reading what had changed within it. Every surface, every entry point, every shadow shift, every new scent, every object that wasn't there yesterday. This is not casual observation. This is a neurologically embedded scanning system, a living security architecture. Researchers refer to disturbances in this system as environmental unpredictability, and for a cat, it registers as a genuine threat signal. When you came home and dropped your bag in a slightly different spot, when your footsteps landed with a different weight, when the air pressure shifted as you closed the door harder than usual, your cat cataloged all of it. She wasn't ignoring you, she was auditing your arrival for structural anomalies. And here's where the science becomes breathtaking. A landmark study from Oregon State University, led by researcher Kristen Vitale, used the Ainsworth Strange Situation Protocol, originally designed to measure infant caregiver attachment, and applied it to cats and their owners. The results fundamentally challenged what most people believe about feline emotional life. The majority of cats tested demonstrated secure attachment to their owners. When their person was present, cats explored unfamiliar environments more freely. They returned to their owner as a secure base before venturing further, and their stress responses were measurably, significantly lower. Your presence doesn't just comfort your cat, it calibrates her world. You are not just a person to her, you are a fixed coordinate in her spatial map, a neurological landmark. And this is why what she does next, after you drop your bag and walk across the room, is so precisely telling. She is watching how you move through the space. Research on feline behavioral mirroring shows that cats are exquisitely sensitive to micro changes in human body language. Not your words, not your tone, your posture, your gait, the tension across your shoulders, the shallowness of your breathing, whether your steps are fluid or slightly heavy. She is reading your body as a map key. If your movement says the space is normal, the threat level is low, her nervous system begins to settle. If your movement says something is wrong, even if your voice says everything is fine, she will remain on alert, scanning, waiting. Because for a cat, the body never lies about the space, and the space never lies about the danger. This is not indifference. This is devotion to precision. It is a form of care so refined that it operates entirely below the threshold of what most humans are trained to notice. She is keeping the world safe for both of you. Now, your dog. Your dog heard it in your voice before you finished the second word, not the words themselves, something beneath them. Something you cannot consciously control and almost certainly didn't know you were transmitting. Dogs are, and this is not a metaphor, biologically engineered to decode human emotional subtext. The genetic evidence for this is extraordinary. Research into canine genomics has identified a cluster of gene variants in dogs that corresponds, in humans, to a condition called Williams-Beuren syndrome. In humans, this condition produces an almost total absence of social fear, combined with an intense, irresistible drive toward bonding, trust, and emotional attunement to others. In dogs, this genetic profile appears to have been actively selected for across tens of thousands of years of coevolution with humans. It is not a personality trait. It is not a breed characteristic. It is species-level architecture. Your dog is not just friendly. Your dog is genomically oriented toward you, toward reading you, toward responding to you, toward regulating themselves through you. And the most documented behavioral expression of this is called referential looking. Studies from the University of Milan and the Clever Dog Lab in Vienna have established this with remarkable precision. When a dog encounters uncertainty, a strange sound, an unfamiliar object, an ambiguous situation, its first instinct is not to assess the external stimulus. It is to look at your face. Not to look at the thing, to look at you looking at the thing. Your facial expression, your micro-expressions, your vocal tone, the tension around your eyes becomes the primary data source. Your emotional state is the instrument your dog uses to calibrate reality. And on the day you came home shattered, saying, "Hey guys, I'm home," in that carefully controlled voice, your dog heard the fracture underneath the control, the slight compression in your vowels, the micro pause before the words, the way your breath didn't quite fill the sentence. Research on cortisol synchronization reveals just how deep this attunement goes. Dogs and their long-term owners show measurable hormonal mirroring. Their cortisol levels rise and fall in alignment over time. When you carry stress, your dog's stress hormone rises to meet it. When you exhale fully and release, theirs drops. Your dog isn't just reading your emotional state. Your dog is physiologically inhabiting it. This is why he pressed against your leg. He wasn't looking for comfort, he was offering co-regulation. His body against yours, weight, warmth, presence, is a biological tool for nervous system synchronization. He knew before you did how bad the day had been, and he showed up in the only language his species has ever needed to say, "I'm here, I've got you." So, let's hold these two intelligences side by side. Your dog moves through uncertainty by seeking your face, your voice, your emotional broadcast. He needs visual and auditory access to you to feel oriented, to feel safe, to know what reality means. Your cat moves through uncertainty by scanning the space, the geometry, the scent profile, the structural logic of the environment. She needs a completed security sweep to feel regulated, to trust that the world is what it was yesterday. The dog asks, "What is my person feeling?" The cat asks, "What has this room changed into?" Both questions are survival questions. Both emerged from radically different ecological pressures, and both are correct. The dog's intelligence evolved in close cooperative partnership with humans, mobile, unpredictable, emotionally complex humans. A dog who could read human emotional subtext, who could detect fear or calm or danger in a voice, had an enormous survival advantage. That dog got fed, got protected, got included. The cat's intelligence evolved in solitary territorial navigation, in environments where spatial awareness was the difference between life and ambush. A cat who could detect that something had moved, that the leaf litter was different, that a shadow had shifted. That cat survived. Two intelligences, forged in completely different fires, both of them now living in your home, both of them in their own language, paying profound attention to you.
I want you to sit with something. Neither of these systems is passive, neither is free. Your dog expends genuine cognitive and hormonal resources maintaining that emotional synchronization with you every single day, tracking the subtext of your voice, mirroring your cortisol, carrying your hard days in his own nervous system. Your cat expends genuine neurological energy maintaining the spatial integrity of your shared world, scanning every shift, auditing every arrival, keeping the map accurate, the map that has you at the center of it. They are both, in the deepest biological sense, working to love you. Your dog hears what you cannot say. Your cat guards what you cannot see. And on the days you walk through the door carrying something too heavy to name, one of them will press against your leg, and the other will quietly reread the room, both of them saying in the only languages their evolution gave them, "You are not alone in this space, and this space is safe because you are in it." That is not instinct. That is not habit. That is the biological architecture of devotion. If this changed something in how you hear your dog or see your cat, subscribe. We go this deep every single week. And tell us in the comments, who follows you more in your house, your dog or your cat? Because now that you know what they're actually doing, the answer means something completely different.